same for a while now. It's crazy. You're supposed to be my
Thank you for tuning in to intellectualradio.com. How you all doing tonight?
Funny, didn't you?
We got my girl to the right, CEO Alice Boswell. We got my Redbone sister in the heat. They call her Avis.
No, they don't.
They call her High Hella. And then you got me,
High
comedian T Bizzle. How y'all doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in to intellectualradio.com. Give a special shout out to that sexy bald head. His initials is EW.
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 That's what stand for ew.
Oh,
And we missing Jassy tonight, but she will be back next week.
Yeah, I'll be back next week too.
I know, but Chicago girlfriend Melissa was supposed to have been here tonight, but I guess she went to sleep. Yeah, she said she was gonna come, but
should have knocked on her door. Did what I did, ran into her window.
Oh wow! I'll never forget that night. Good Lord!
Ran straight into the door like the door wasn't even there.
She wasn't even drunk or high. She just went right into it.
Just
Bow!
Into it.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. Saturday was our bowling party, and it was a big success. And we want to thank everybody for coming out. And the prizes we gave away was really, really, really nice.
They were.
And it was fun. Even though I got screamed at because I gave away two instead of giving away one. But
yeah, I ain't like that. I still don't like it.
Wait, look, you have two pillows, so you should get two pads.
It's one person.
Two pillows on the bed.
It's one person.
Two pillows, unless you sleep in a twin size bed.
She might sleep in a twin size bed.
Wrong person sleeps in a twin size bed, unless you're in college. That's the only excuse you can have.
College, one pillow.
Right, one pillow. But it was fun. We gave away $50 gift card.
Oh, that guy was excited.
He was
excited. He was glad he showed up that night. We had some new subscribers too. Just Be Magazine, Chicago Girlfriends.
Yeah, and I want to thank
everybody.
But the two I want to thank for Alexi. Lexi did her thing getting out there selling those tickets.
Alexis and Stephanie. Yes.
Chicago Girlfriend, they did their thing. They sold those raffle tickets and we was on point. So make sure you stay with us before the next event that we have.
Yeah, it should be our 3-year anniversary coming up. We'll
it went pretty well until my friend showed up.
No, it was good. Don't pour salt on it.
Well, I won't say one, but I'm her cousin. I'm putting it out there.
I was gonna get beat up. That's what I heard.
Yeah, she's after you.
Right. She wanted to beat me up, and I'm like, I went down there to get her in. So what did she want to fight me for?
Because she said you said she said something. I'm like, what? I know.
We wasn't talking to her.
I know.
It was
but my friend called me, and there was no misunderstanding. She's ignorant, and my friend called me to apologize to me.
That's a real friend.
Cool. It's cool, but just leave her at home.
Yeah.
Because she just kept. We went outside. I said, "Look, do not act like this because this is our event, and if you act the fool in there, they might not invite us back." Right. And she's like, "I don't care. I want to hit on her mouth."
Wow. Why do she want to hit
the girl that's not one of you? Was the girl at the door?
Why she want to hit her? No, she's just doing her job.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, she's just doing her job.
That was an intellectual crowd. All right, moving on. Next subject.
Hey, I can tell y'all this. I won the bowling.
By one.
You know what, Alice? You didn't win nothing.
I did.
You didn't win nothing.
I did. I bowled 162.
A couple of pins.
What did you bowl?
Girl, I was late. Somebody already had bowled before I even stepped up.
You kept going outside.
Okay, then you got whooped.
You even missed the group picture by going outside.
That was her and Erica.
No, it wasn't Erica because she left.
Right
no, Erica had it in the book bag. I thought it sat out that chair told us to go outside. No, I didn't keep going outside. I was going outside and walk them out the door.
You was going outside.
But anyway, when I stepped up, I threw that strike.
Threw down.
One strike.
No,
I did it. Then I did an 8 and then picked up 2. Don't, Alice, I would tell you a lie.
Alice, you didn't see that because you was either on the floor in lane 6,
dancing,
at the bar,
going to Michael Jackson.
You know what I'm saying?
Gliding across the floor.
High.
Who?
You?
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
No. And then Melissa was like, look at Alice. Alice can't dance. Look at Alice. We watching you. Like, oh my God. You was doing all this stuff. And then somehow about 20 minutes later, Melissa felt the rhythm. And I said, you can't talk about Alice, Melissa. You can't dance either.
I said I can't dance. I can strip dance, but I can't dance.
All right, now see you gonna now me was get on. You gonna say why y'all talking about me? Don't talk about
Girl,
nothing
she was
sexual.
dropping it like it was hot on that man.
She did. She made him spit out his drink. I said, "Oh Lord, help him, Father."
Who?
Oh, you.
I don't think so.
Okay. Did he not spit out his drink when she dropped it like it's hot?
You know what? I ain't see that.
See, he did. He said, because you squat all the way down, and she was like, "Bing, bing, 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 dong, dong." You don't remember that?
What the heck?
Ask Melissa. That's these mosquitoes. We probably need the door closed because these
No,
fireflies.
because I'm already hot.
Well, turn the fan on. That's what the fan is for.
It is
Fan
on.
is
It ain't
on.
facing me, but it's on.
It's on.
Okay. Well, you'll be
It's
fine.
on. Listen, Chicago Girlfriends is the official media sponsor for the Southwest Business Network. They're having their first masquerade party at the Mayor's Mansion over there, Southwest by Pulaski, I believe it is.
Oh, okay.
All right.
When is this?
This is actually October 29th. So the tickets went on sale. The tickets are $60. However, ours is $50. You can get it a little bit cheaper.
What mayor? What mayor is
A
this?
full course meal. You get a top shelf liquor all night, open bar.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Top
everybody.
shelf?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drink 1800 all night.
That ain't top shelf.
Well, they say
I
it is.
saw a
They said
peach
it
or some. Not peach. It was a. I mean, it was peach. Pomegranate. 1800.
Yeah, and blueberry.
And they had
the
another. It was
flavors.
another color. I ain't seen no blueberry. I was like,
They
what?
got blueberry. I bought that last month. Shout out to BB's
that's too
alcohol.
much.
Yeah.
They also have
You
free
drink
parking.
wine.
You have to come into a costume, so go rent a costume. Don't come
Costume for what?
because it's a masquerade.
It's a
party.
masquerade.
Oh no. And when is this?
This is October 29th.
Is it on her big old notebook?
She
They
got
also
you.
giving away prizes. Now the best thing is you get to drink liquor all night. How many parties you can actually go to and just drink as much as you want all night? And let me tell you, I have been to one of their little events, Southwest Business, and they have the best music.
Don't say little events. One of their events. Little sound like little piano.
One of their little events.
Boy, you all in your verbiage. Help them, Father.
It helped me follow.
One of their nice events.
One of the nice events. They have really nice. They have dancing. They even showed me how to do the Hispanic dance. So that was really nice.
The cha-cha?
Cha-cha. Somebody
Everybody
had
know
merengue?
cha-cha.
Man, and they could drink. They gave me
Oh, they don't
vodka and Red Bull.
Oh, wow. You
But
was
I didn't taste the vodka, so I was cool with it.
You was on a natural high.
I was dancing.
You know
I was
what? I
dancing.
hope you don't drink when you get there.
Yo, we gonna get her
Well, I'm
toe
not
off.
drinking no more. You all did enough to me on Saturday.
No, you did it
We
to
don't
yourself.
do anything.
I had
my
2
God.
shots of tequila plus
What
some
2?
wine.
You mean 4?
I didn't have 4.
Okay.
I had
That was
2.
another
You see how
hour.
calm I was.
That's because she wasn't drunk. She was high.
And then who me?
That's right.
And not
big
to mention, somebody stole my chicken. Why y'all let them throw my chicken in the garbage?
Yeah, someone threw the
I thought
chicken
you
in
finished
garbage.
eating.
No, I didn't. I stepped outside.
Oh, I meant
Come back,
Sorry.
my little last 2 or 3 pieces was gone.
I think dude ate your chicken. The dude with the hat on.
No, they threw some chicken away because I was trying to eat it myself, and then when I went back, it was gone.
Yeah,
y'all kept
I
it
should
disappearing
have went
for
up there and
30
told them they
minutes.
owed me
I'd
some
have
chicken. I
left
should have made them fry me a couple more pieces.
Oh, Lord.
They probably would have.
They had no choice. You don't throw my food away.
Well, somebody they only threw it away if somebody told them it was okay.
Nobody told them nothing.
Who was sitting at the table?
Nobody.
Just Lexi. And you know Lexi wasn't paying attention.
No. But Lexi came out, so we got to give her
She
props.
sure did. I give her
Lexi
props.
came out.
Her and Stephanie. After
Yeah.
work
After
came
work,
out
Stephanie came all
I'm
the way
shocked.
from Willowbrook.
and did the hustle.
Yes,
a
they did.
Chicago girl fan
I
right
was
there.
shocked
What?
to see the both of them because it's like all of us was there.
It was. But you
Everybody.
missed the picture.
No, I didn't
did.
miss no picture. Y'all
Yes,
didn't
you
put me in
did.
it. No.
You went outside
You went
again.
outside. You went outside.
And he
Jassy
waited.
had to go.
He waited.
So we had to. We tried to wait.
Yeah.
And when Jassy had to go, so we just went on and took the picture. It's a nice picture too.
So why y'all had to throw the picture of y'all? I was on the picture with you all.
The rest of the pictures are on there too.
But then y'all gonna post a picture that we at it again, Chicago girlfriends, here we go. Well, I was off the picture.
You in the picture?
So that was fraud.
You in the picture?
Not the one they post on Facebook.
The one I posted?
No, where Erica said, we at it again from Instant Lecture Radio.
Oh.
I was like, somebody missing.
Right, I put it in there. I put everybody's names down, and I'm like, not pictured Avis.
Sure did. I saw it.
She said what?
Not pictured Avis.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Yeah.
I have to go through it again.
Yeah, you have to read.
But it's some nice photos though.
He took some very nice photos. He did. He's going to do our photo as well. Listen, Chicago, Just Me Magazine 30th anniversary. Stay tuned. Go to the magazine, justmemagazine.com and chicagogirlfriends.com for the date of our anniversary.
You know why I can't get on Chicago Girlfriends?
On Chicago Girlfriends.
They talking about email and passcode.
No, www.chicagogirlfriends.com. You should get right on.
You know what I'm? You know when it when you click see more, then it pops up. They need my email and my passcode.
I don't know. I have to see you doing
when
it
we
on
take
your
a
phone?
break. When we
Yeah, I have to look at it and see.
when we take a break, I'ma show you.
You gonna show me? All right, look, we got a lot to talk about tonight. I want to talk about Sandy Bland, Bobby Christina, supporting our own in these small businesses. We're just not doing enough, and definitely these police, they are really, really pissing me off. And the videos that's going around social media, I don't like it, but just my opinion.
You know, we had that conversation at work on lunch break, and a couple of looked at us and shook their head because they didn't like our conversation.
Well, who cares?
You know why? I know what I said.
What?
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I wasn't.
What?
But I said, one of the girls said they gonna bomb everything. They gonna bomb everybody, and they letting everybody in this country. So I said, do you know why they letting everybody in the country, right? She's like, no, why? I said, 'cause they too worried about black people. They don't know what's going on in their own city. They worry about pulling us over, handcuffing us, killing us. I said, when the Twin Towers went down, that didn't have nothing to do with black people, 'cause we don't run the world. Pearl Harbor a long time ago had nothing to do with black people. They probably been enslaved back then. So, you know, when you all get to talking about people, you know, talk about your own self. Is what my point. There's so many things going on in the world, and y'all say they run the world. So all this stuff that happen, they talking about they don't have no money for this, they don't have no money for that. Well, what y'all doing with the money? You know, like even with Section 8, they were saying they made them start calling people from the Section 8 list because they held the list for a long time, and they said it was due to the fact that people were stealing money.
Cut that out after a while.
Yeah.
That's going to get cut. The governor going to cut it out, believe me. But we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to get deep into these conversations because this is a lot. Intellectual Radio on iHeartRadio. We'll be right back, Chicago.
Been the same for a while now. It's crazy. You're supposed to be my girl, my backbone, my lady. But where is the girl I thought I fell in love with? Where is she? Separate ways, I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. 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 There's no love no more, yeah. They say there's a thin line between love and hate, and you're making all that true, 'cause I can't deal with you. At first, things were easy in the ceiling, meant nothing more to us than a berry to buzz. But like a
Chicago Girlfriends on intellectualradio.com, iHeartRadio. All right, first thing we want to say is Bobby Christina Brown, we would like to send our condolences out to her family. 22 years old, and this young lady is just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
It is.
They tried to hang on as long as they could.
Her father really tried to hang on.
He really did.
They could have pulled that. They could have pulled that plug, but they didn't.
Well, he didn't want to. They tried to get him to, but he didn't want to. You know, and that's a hard thing to lose a child. She's 22 years old.
She hasn't even lived her life yet.
And I'm still not understanding I'm not clear about what happened to the girl. Did she do it to herself, or did somebody else do it to her?
Did the husband?
I think they was trying to say that ain't her husband.
Well, fiance or whatever he is, her stepbrother, whatever he is.
He had just got into it with her, from what they were saying.
And he left the house.
And he was with another girl at the hotel. Who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, left the house. They was at the hotel.
At the hotel. Well, he left the house and left her there.
What house?
At their house in Atlanta. Christina and his house. You know, but we want to send our condolences to the Brown family.
We also want to send out condolences to the young lady that died at the Brown line. She was, I believe, a 26-year-old single mother of a 4-year-old, and she was also expecting. And apparently she was on her way to her second job, and a blood clot passed, and she passed out.
Wow, right.
Dang.
So we're going to send our condolences to that family as well. That was here in Chicago. Yeah, at the Brown line platform.
Yep.
She was on her way to work.
She had a blood clot and what?
It traveled, and she died.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, where was it at?
It didn't say. You have to,
it didn't say, yeah, but it was a blood clot.
She was only 26 years old.
Now, what I want to talk about is Sandy Brown. They had her funeral this past weekend, and condolences goes out to her family as well. I want to say the whole story just seems suspicious. It's wrong. I don't get it. I don't understand how a woman that's happy, she's getting ready to go to a new job, to her old school, move to a new town, and all of a sudden she want to kill herself. I don't understand.
You know, she had just made a phone call.
The tape of the officer, and I want to say this because somebody asked. They said, "Well, what if she did kill herself?" Let me put this out here. If she did kill herself, I still blame that officer. Point blank, it's his fault. She's dead.
She shouldn't have been in that jail cell for 3 days.
She shouldn't have been there for.
She had an orange outfit on. That means they put her in the She wasn't getting out. I think she when they listened to the recording, she called somebody before she got killed, and she said they got me
out in a few hours.
And she said they got me on the. She said I understand how switching lane signal turned into me being arrested for up in here. Look, and she said on a $5,000 bond.
If you look at the tape,
she had a $5,000 bond, so she wasn't getting out.
The judge gave her that. But if you look at the tape, all right, he pulls her over because she didn't flick her little signal. He goes to the car, asks her to put out her. She's asking why she even getting pulled over. Mm-hmm. All right. He says, "Put your cigarette out." It escalated because he asked her to put the cigarette out, or told her to put the cigarette out. Right. She said, "I'm in my car," which is not illegal to smoke in your own car. Mm-hmm. He got mad, pulled her out of the car.
No,
the
he asked her.
He had the gun in his hand.
But he had the taser and said he would tase her. He would light her ass up. Light her up.
I would have raided my window.
Yeah, I probably would too. So she gets out the car, but then he takes her off the camera and then says she kicked him, and that's why he had her on the ground. And that's when the other field came in, somebody else, showing his knees in her back.
Why do you have to put your knee in my back if you got the handcuffs on me?
Well,
and then he's talking about you a little irritated. But now you're a human. You would get mad too if somebody pulled you over for a change of signal. You in my face cussing me out. Mm-hmm. Get out the car. Get out the car now. I'm gonna snatch you up out of here. She's like, "Oh, you're threatening to snatch me out of my car? Mm-hmm. You're abusing your power, white people. Y'all abusing y'all power." And then they said, "Don't make no difference." They called the race car they want because they said the black woman officer came over there, didn't make no difference.
Well, cool. That's all I can say.
And I think that's sad. Why would you put her on the $5,000 bond? Why y'all commanders not questioning?
She's in jail. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've been to jail. I've been in jail for traffic violation.
You weren't in jail. You was sitting in the waiting room.
No, I'm just in jail. I went to jail.
She was getting somebody out. She ain't been to jail.
Look, she called me talking about I'm in jail. I say, what?
She's getting somebody
Then I
out.
get talked to her. She all on the phone. Where you at? I'm just sitting here waiting on the write up paperwork. You ain't one in jail. You ain't, look, what? I thought you was a
But I
convict.
was in jail. Look, let me tell you, I got pulled over in DuPage County. All right.
Oh, never mind.
The
You
same
said enough.
Right. It's the same thing. They took me over there to this building all the way out in Wheaton, and I had to wait to get processed. I got processed. They made me take a shower and change my underclothes and all kind of
They
things.
did that.
They did.
You ain't tell me all that.
Yeah. No. And let me see. What time was it? I got twice.
You weren't there number 2 hours. You took a shower and all that time.
I was not there for 2 hours. The second time, they came to the house to get me.
Oh, you talking about that time?
They came to my apartment in Willowbrook, and I'm telling you, I was so sick
Wow.
because they said my license was suspended, and I missed my court date. I forgot the court date, and they came to the house to get me. This is DuPage County. I am not lying to you.
I remember that because you was sick and
I was sick. I mean, I was literally in the bed, but my mom and them had to come over and take care of me. I was so sick. So when I went to go open up the door, I'm looking at them like, well, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, we have to take you. We sorry. I'm like, okay, let me just put some clothes on. You know, I'm like,
Wow.
I had grabbed my wig. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I can't even deal with it right now. They took me to DuPage County, processed me. Now they took my picture. Sandra Bland, they took a picture of her. I guess that's her intake picture. They took my intake picture, but I still had my clothes on. I didn't have the other clothes on until later. So why did Sandra Bland have clothes on?
She didn't have no clothes on. They took that much.
No,
out.
she had that uniform, that orange
Right.
uniform. I didn't get masked until afterwards.
No, did you look at the picture like she was dead?
From what they were saying, from the side of her
eyes
face,
open?
her eyes, the way her hair is. Now my hair is short. My natural hair is not as long as Sandra Bland.
Sandra Bland was
And
looking
her
looking up like
dreads
this.
It looked like she was laying on the floor.
Looking like she just
was
looking up like
laying in
this.
the back, and her braids are going to the back.
Mm-hmm.
If you're standing up, they will fall down. Not goes to the back.
Did you
I
see
don't
that
know.
picture?
I saw it. But I
She,
didn't
and
know
her
about
face, the
hair.
coloration of her face didn't look
And
normal
if she
either.
killed herself, from what I'm reading, they saying Sandra Bland stands 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
The partition is 5 feet tall. If she killed herself, you're not supposed to have bags in the cell.
There's nothing in the cell at all.
Nothing
You know,
in the cell,
cell in there.
but
There was nothing in there, but go ahead.
they took a picture and they said this is the garbage can. So where did the plastic bag come that's in the garbage can that she wrapped it around her neck?
They planted it there.
Okay, so you put something there because they said, well, you didn't touch the crime scene, but you did touch the crime scene because you put a plastic bag in there. Then on top of that, they got the black officer as the paramedics is coming in. He go to the garbage can and he drops something in the garbage can. What's that about? They're lying.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're lying. They're lying. Something is not right, and I'm telling you, I will always
But see,
blame
this is
them
the
for that young
thing.
lady's
Yeah,
death.
but this is the thing. As far as they concerned, it's over and done with. 'Cause they feel like both autopsies said she killed herself, so they out of the clear.
No, it's coming out. Somebody gonna trick.
Somebody gonna
always-
do it.
Ain't nobody's gonna trick
They're gonna trick.
because they got 90 minutes of a tape that was recorded. Only have 3 hours. What was they tampering evidence then?
They're gonna trick. Somebody gonna trick.
And then they
always
said the police officer went to see if she wanted to go to the recreation room. That means you had Hunter County thing out there in Texas because she on the orange outfit. That means you locking her up. It means that the job that she had, you
But
probably
how
messed
in the
that up for
world
her.
did you get locked
And she
up
was.
for not
Because I'm
keeping
gonna
your
tell you, they
signals
probably
on.
said she did something to the officer, and that's the reason why they probably got it for disorderly
resisting
conduct.
arrest. That's
Y'all
what
that
they're
stuff.
gonna lie and say. Yeah.
And you know they're gonna believe them, but the sad part about it, you got to understand these commanders is backing these white officers up because they prejudiced. They not questioning people why this person being arrested. They not asking these officers nothing. They letting these officers arrest people, bring them in, and do what they want to do, and they don't question them like why she arrested, and then why y'all don't have somebody interviewing the people that's been arrested, so they can say what this is on cause for. Let me see the camera. Let me investigate this. This didn't happen. Release that girl. Why y'all just don't? These commanders don't do that. Why? Because they don't care.
Well, they don't care. They don't care.
And
Let me tell you, I
it's
see
sad.
videos all the time. I saw one video on Facebook of this white guy with no clothes on fighting the police, invading them, just running.
And then
He didn't get shot. He didn't get thrown to the ground. He didn't get hit. He didn't get anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
They never do.
Nothing.
They always doing it to the black people. And like I said again, this country is so messed up. Y'all run the world. Everybody's talking about white power and this and that. But yet, y'all fund this. What are y'all doing with this money y'all claim that we don't have? What are y'all doing with it?
And that's another
Y'all run the
thing.
world, so you can't blame black people for that.
You have so many celebrities and other people say all lives matter. We are not stupid. We know that all lives matter, but it's not all lives that's being effed up around here. It's only the black
people.
lives that's being killed.
Yeah, they
So
still.
stop saying that. It's black lives do matter but some of y'all don't act like y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't know that.
You know, but no one does anything to them. Y'all enslaved people because you set your lazy butt at home. You had black people as slaves. That was pure evil. And even back then you raped these women. And you wonder why everybody coming out red bone and brown eyes and hazel eyes and this and that as generations come about. And you enslave these people. Y'all steal people, you steal seasoning. Y'all steal a whole lot of things. And I don't have nothing against nobody and nobody's color because I wasn't brought up that way. But the truth of the matter is they worry about too much. When Uncle little Sarah Sue get pregnant, y'all, oh my God, she's having a baby. And then y'all be so happy that y'all go to church. Y'all try to teach y'all kids, you don't supposed to do that, Bob. And then when you see a black person, you look at us like we're nothing. Like, who are you? God didn't put you down here on this earth. Just y'all self to hate people. But you going to church and you worry about somebody's color.
You know, but I was doing some research about our black people being killed by the officers. You know, it's a whole lot.
But they've been
Just
doing it
over the last 2 years.
But they've been doing this for years.
Lives. I'm just talking about over the last two years. It's been a lot, and it's
they
a lot
don't
of
want to be the
women.
minority.
They're already the minority. It's
Well, ladies, there's two things we need to take into consideration. Even the first biggest thing is that she was brutally murdered, and if unfortunately the truth will come out sooner or later. Also, intellectualradio.com, there's going to be a gentleman July 29th speaking about the Sandra Bland incident. And one of our biggest problems, aside from black people being murdered erroneously, if I want to say that politically correct, black people do not. All we do is talk about it like we're doing right now.
That's it.
What are we going to do? There's a petition on Facebook, and I'm sure it's on Instagram, and I'm sure it's being tweeted, that we need to sign and be vocal and really move forward, such as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, and all of the other politicals that have lost their lives for us. Because all we do now
And
in
lost their lives
2015 is
with
talk
a
crazy.
black person. What white person?
This is what you got to do.
White people kill these.
I heard it doesn't matter. I've heard someone say, EW say, what are we going to do about it? If we stop using Comcast, if we stop going to Jules, we stop going to these Republican, or it might be Democrat, but the majority is Republican, stop using these products. When you hit certain people in their pockets, they pay attention. And I know just from me growing up, watching things from a little girl till now, when they have an issue, they go out and vote. They go out and ban. They go out and march. They listen to their legislature. What do? From the 70s until now, we just talk. Oh, it don't make no sense to vote. It don't make no sense to pray.
Oh, talk about
they
the
not
ones
gonna
that
do
happen.
nothing. So that's why nothing changes, and that's why they continue.
Nothing may not
to
change
kill black
overnight.
people.
It may take a couple of
70s
decades.
to
You don't
now.
know. I'm just saying, nothing changed overnight.
So
you
we gotta
cannot
do
sit there and say
Yes, I
that
can.
I'm not even. You know what? You need to not let me finish what I have to say, T-Biz.
Well, go ahead.
Thank you.
Finish.
So people see.
That's okay.
I wasn't
Go ahead.
I wasn't disagreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what you thought I was disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all about the situations. But what I'm trying to say
Candy out
is,
your mouth.
I ain't got no candy in my mouth. I ain't got my hand in my mouth.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I'm doing like this. What I'm saying is people always say nothing's going to happen. This is not going to change, but things not going to change overnight. So you have to keep trying and trying and trying. You can't keep the attitude about saying nobody's going to do anything about it or this didn't happen. Martin Luther King marched and nothing ever happened. He just marched until something did happen. So just because nothing happened 2 or 3 years down the line don't mean you can't keep trying and make it happen.
Well,
that's what I mean by nothing don't always
is actually doing something.
Happen overnight. It don't always happen overnight. You expect it, so if you go out there and march today, it's gonna be a change the next day. It don't work like that.
You right.
So people need to get that attitude where they saying they ain't gonna do nothing, it's not gonna happen anyway. So why do this and why do that?
Because you got people out there that still sit on their behind who don't vote, who don't do anything, who talk about the ones that's doing something. You know, stop it. Just everybody get together. We spend, and I did research so I know. We spend as a black community nearly $1 trillion in the economy. We do. What if we took a fraction of that and put it back into our own communities? Not only will we have better streets, better homes, better businesses, our schools will be much better. It will be just like in the suburb. We'll have we wouldn't even need them.
Okay,
but we don't.
But like me and Avis are still saying, the point is, if we don't stick together, stay united as a black race, we're the only race that fight one another.
We do.
We get a little money.
Jealous of one another, fashion. They got to go out and buy the latest clothes and this and that and see who out top. You're not outdoing me in no dressing. I'm gonna tell you why, honey, because you don't own your own home. You got this little raggedy car you riding around, running too busy chasing up behind your baby daddy, but then you think you could prance your little stinky little cootie cat all over the doggone place, thinking you somebody.
That's what we do. We too busy trying to be like
I
the
say drop your drawers, take a sniff, and sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
Because people do begin to hate on one another for what?
We do not stick together.
We don't.
And then when they see a man in a car that's bumping, they turning around and trying to dance to it, trying to be noticed.
I don't care nothing about that. All I care about is that we need to get it together and we need to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about. They worry about all these unnecessary things.
You just have to. You have to, because it's not going to change. And they killing. We need to stand behind our men, our black men. Our men need to stand up. And I'm here. I'm there. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna stand by and I'm gonna ride or die with you. If you stand up, I'm there with you. If you go out in the streets, I'm there with you. Because this has to stop. This have to stop.
That's the beginning.
And like I said, these officers been doing this for years. Because how many times we used to watch Lose a long time ago, and they say suspect was shot because he was reaching for something. They've been using them same lines for years. They use the same lines for years. They don't have a different story to tell.
None.
Resisting arrest, or like he was reaching for something, or look like he had a gun. They use the same excuse for years, and they get away with it. Even when that young man Trayvon Martin.
Oh my God.
When he got killed, all of a sudden they bringing up tapes of other black people. They had they got killed out there.
Yep.
One man boy, they was trying to get him to do something, and he was like, basically, heck with you. He pulled off. They opened fire and lit that car up. Now, why did you have to shoot me? Because I'm not listening to you.
Yep.
You get out your bed and have to go get out your bed. You go to work just like anybody else. You don't get out this bed and figure like, oh, you not listening to me? You see my badge? I've been going to school for 6 months. Oh, you're not listening, or you're not going home to your family tonight. So pow. How about that?
They get
That's how I look at it now. It's like you ain't going home.
Yeah.
And guess what? At the end of the doggone day, I'm gonna come up with my little excuse. And they had one white man. I think she was Puerto Rican. She tried to. She was kind of a little tipsy. Something had happened, and she got into an accident with the police officer. The police officer had gotten into so many accidents, I guess they get in trouble like that. He was on the video cam, forgot that it was recording, talking about getting a lie together to say that she ran a light or something, and that's how they got in an accident, because he didn't want to tell the truth because he was scared he was going to get in trouble. And the other officer went like, I don't know about this, and he ended up talking him to it. He ended up going along with it. So the lady was like, my God, like she had got in trouble. So she had got to walking around. She knocked on the business, asking she see their camera. They showed whatever and found out. He put her in front of the police car. Okay, you did do this, right? Remember you made the right turn, right? Yeah. She's like, He's like, remember you? And she was like, and that was his way of saying this. She did this, not me. So he brought her in front of the car so she could see it. That, yeah. And then she's like, "This. Wait a minute. This didn't happen." Then that's when they investigated. Police officer, both of them got fired. Because they stupid.
Yeah.
Crazy. Look, before we go on break, I want to read this little thing to you. Unarmed people killed by police more than twice are black. Okay, 31.9%. Non-white Americans make up less than 38% of the population. Yet half of the people killed are minorities, black and brown people. And the minority make up 2/3 of the unarmed people killed by police. All right, this is the research I found. We need to stand up. We need to do something right away. Okay, we're fighting 2 wars out there, and it's really not even a war because nobody's really doing too much of anything. But we need to get together and stop this, because this has to stop.
Ku Klux Klans.
Our generation, our next generation, will not have anything unless we stop this now. All right. We will be back. IntellectualRadio.com. iHeartRadio, Chicago Girlfriend.
The same for a while now. It's crazy. You're supposed to be my girl, my backbone, my lady. Where is the girl I thought I fell in love with? Where is she? Separate ways, I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. 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 There's no love no more, yeah. They say there's a thin line between love and hate, and you're making all that true, 'cause I can't deal with you. At first, things were easy in the ceiling, meant nothing more to us than a berry to buzz. But like a work of art, you faded and I waited patiently, and I can't hold on. I don't wanna believe it's the end, but some things in life we can't mend. Whoa, it's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. 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 There's no love no more, yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in to IntellectualRadio.com, Chicago Girlfriends. We were briefly talking about the murder of Sandra Bland by the unauthorized police officer who attacked her and slammed her head on the ground, and then all of the hidden camera film that we did not see regarding her murder. And we ended up on the point of saying that black people do not stick together. Whatever you want to call us, African American, Negro, mixed, mulatto, whatever. I'm old school, good times. Black people do not stick together. Once we learn to stick together and help one another and share and be kind and do things for each other like we did in the 70s and the 80s, maybe we got a chance to keep our people and our youth from being killed. We need these celebrities. I'm not going to throw any names out because I don't want nobody suing Chicago girlfriends. But celebrities.
We ain't got no money.
But celebrities, you know, I kind of blame you all, especially all you Chicago-based celebrities who are here, and then you go and move and lie and say you originally from California or Atlanta, whatever.
Sure.
You all have the money and the resources that we don't have to put us together and get something done. We need something in the legislature. I'm not going to even put this on President Barack Obama because certain people voted for him to get into office a second time, and they're really showing their true colors. They never wanted a black president in the first place. They didn't want this horrible mayor, but that's a whole nother story we'll talk about on next week's show. But we need to stick together. Until we learn to stick together and trust one another and bond to form like they did in the days of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, nothing's going to ever get addressed and taken care of properly. Alice?
No, wait, before you say anything, I just want to say, you know, this world is really messed up when they began to vote for Donald Trump.
Oh, wow.
I was too through. I didn't think he was 24%. He was above higher than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he's a fool, and they now they trying to dig up information on Hillary. They probably figure Hillary is with black people anyway. Because her husband, you know, they always say he was always for black people. He didn't discriminate.
In, so that's nothing to even talk about.
Don't say he not
Donald
getting
Trump
in.
is not getting in there.
Girl, you don't know what they're gonna do.
Girl, he got a lot of he got popular since the.
We talk about Republican side. He's a Republican.
Okay.
Democrats are not going to put him in there. They're
Democrats not going to put him in there.
Republicans vote though. That's the point we're making.
You know, it always tied up when it comes to the Republicans versus Democrats.
With the stuffed jaws would get in there. The short arms. What's his name?
You see how it came out last time?
McCain.
McCain.
I didn't think he would ever get in office, and they voted for him.
Yeah.
They vote for the fools. Donald Trump is a fool. He harassed Obama talking about, but you know, he's already president. Well, yeah, that's a fake birth certificate. Why you didn't say nothing about all these other presidents when they got elected, when they came to be a president, but now all of a sudden this black man get here, all of a sudden you wanna check out his birth certificate and stuff.
Well, listen,
the bald head said, why don't you color your hair dark and get a
going
toupee?
And supporting our own. All right, we are at a black-owned radio station. We're supporting our own. We need to get into our neighborhoods and support. How many people can actually name a black-owned business they actually support on a consistent basis?
Well, this is the only one.
Look, let me tell you something.
This is the only one I support. And
let me tell you something. I told you before that I went to a black business when we was going to New York, and I went to shop with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I saw that same dress for $29.99 in the mall, and they charged me $50. So yeah, I get you. We supporting our own, but sometimes our own be messing over us too. Even when we support certain people, they raise their prices too.
It goes back to what
money talking bullcrap walk, and if the white man next door got that same dress for $12 and you charge me $50, I'm not gonna go support you because I want to believe in you. You getting rich, not me. So I'm not looking at it like that. I'd rather us get together and support each other that way. There's nothing wrong with going to black business. They getting business. People is buying their things, but I'm not gonna go support you just because you're black. If you're out trying to beat me in certain things, no, I'm not going to support you.
Well, I don't.
I'm not going to support that white man off the block.
No, well, I'm saying we need to take more of our dollars. All right, I know I do, and we need to support our.
I would support
businesses.
the good black people, the positive black people.
Well, it's the same thing with customer service. I mean, because if you give me bad customer service in a black business, I'm not gonna come back again. But I do that in a white business.
Like I said, we all need to get together, and we need to get together within ourselves, grow as people, stand by each other before we talk about going to support these black businesses, because these same black businesses.
But it's an answer to something.
The same black businesses would disrespect you too.
It is not an answer, but it's a start. It's a start with everything that we do.
And that's not the only black business I went to. They would disrespect you too.
Again,
that's why I said we need to come and get together and stick together and be positive. Maybe we need to say, hey, how you doing today? You know, and look at the items and things like that. Be nice and polite. You know, sometimes I've seen they be getting their little moves and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to act like that. I'm not gonna support you if you have an attitude just because you're black.
Well,
And then if I walk into the white store and they acting a fool, I'll walk out of there too.
Well, that's the same thing, and I say it all the time. Customer service, same thing. But the point is, we could take a fraction of this $12 million, $12 million, $1 trillion. It's $1 trillion, almost $1 trillion. Black communities spend elsewhere other than their communities.
First of all, Arabs and everything else in our community. You don't really see too many black people in our communities. Black business. They don't even really want black people on no.
Let me tell you, this is
no
how
beauty
black
shops.
businesses go. And Earl, tell me if I'm wrong. You get a black business, people come in, you black, you just need to give me a hookup. What kind of mess is that?
You know what? Everybody asks for hookup at Jewtown, everywhere else. It just asks for a deal.
You don't go to Macy's and do it. You don't go to Nordstrom and do it. You don't go to Walmart and do it. You don't go to Target and do it.
No,
you just don't. You don't go to the gas station and say, hook me up with some gas. You pay what they tell you to pay.
Well, that's a little totally
Unless
different.
you go down the street where it's cheaper at. Okay, so you can't come into a black business and say
you wrong.
You know what, Alice? They
wrong,
get these
wrong.
clothes for dirt cheap and they charge a higher price. They not letting us give the deal just because. They giving us a deal because they know this don't cost that much in the first place.
About clothes.
So they
We're
will
talking
throw
about
a couple of
everything.
items off, a couple of dollars off
But
the
it's
items.
just not clothes. We talk about
And
everything.
Walmart and places like that, they be having sales.
Oh.
Make me mad on here now. I be talking people down too. Can you give me these shoes? No tax. They like, okay, but then they know what they can and cannot do because they know they charging a high price anyway for these cheap clothes. You know what? Did you see the doggone Candy Crush outfit? I mean, they selling everything, stupid stuff.
I don't know what Candy Crush is.
Candy Crush, the game Candy Crush.
On your phone, Alice. It's the video.
Oh, I don't buy that stuff. You buy that?
No, we play Candy Crush on our phone.
And you buy that stuff that they have on there?
They got an outfit.
No, I don't buy. What I'm saying is that I went to find it when I was looking for the black.
Oh, they have clothes.
They had an outfit, a Candy Crush outfit.
Oh.
I guess they think black people like Candy Crush. It was in the black community.
They make everything.
So I guess they think black people like Candy Crush so bad they made some Candy Crush pants and a matching shirt.
Well, that's just
It had all the candies on there.
You remember back in the day they used to make the Gucci outfits?
Right.
And a semi-coat.
The Gucci, remember? Then the Louis Vuitton outfits, and we be thinking we sharp.
And then I'm gonna tell you another
I didn't
reason
buy
why we
it.
be trying to. Let me tell you another thing why we juice them down. Walmart stay real. If it's them little twin sisters, if it's theirs, if Kmart got Nicki Minaj, it is what it is. If Macy's and all that, they got good name brand stuff. That stuff you can guarantee that stuff is real. But when you go into these neighborhoods, they got everything fake. So yeah, I'm gonna jip you down. It is fake.
How do you know?
Cause I know.
Okay, I can go to Hyde Park right now and there's a store over there that's a boutique. It's not fake.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm seeing like
Okay, then
fake
what are you
Gucci
talking about?
purses and fake this and that.
Okay, you buying stuff off the street. That's buying
No,
it off
I'm
the
not
street.
buying anything off the street. These in the stores, in the the Korean stores, where you
But
get
I
your
don't
little
shop in
clothing
the Korean
stores.
store, so I don't know about those prices.
I'm just saying stores up and down. If you go down on South Side, 47 and King Drive, places like that, they got some of these
But
items
those are
fake.
Korean stores.
They got fake items, so
Those
yeah,
are Korean
people
stores.
try
We
to
talk
talk
about
them
black
down.
owned businesses. We're not talking about Korean
No,
stores.
we wasn't talking about the black-owned business at first, Alice.
We was. Have not been saying
Well,
nothing
we
but
talking about
black-owned.
black-owned business. I'm talking about the reason why I led up to saying what I said.
Why?
It wasn't about no black owned then. I'm
What it
just
was
saying.
about?
It ain't about nothing, Alex. I got a piece of candy right here. I'm hot. This wig hot. And I know your head hot. And
My
you trying to
head
argue
hot
and debate
too.
with me over.
Right, because I'm trying to.
You saying no? What you said was. You said we don't do it to Macy's. We don't do it to Walmart. We don't do it. You didn't say Target, but I'm gonna say Target. You saying we go buy what it is, and I said that's because they keep it. You said we always trying to jip other people down. Give me a couple dollars off here and there. What I'm saying is when you go to Walmart is what it is. What they got cheap clothes. It is what it is.
So what is the difference
But when
if
you
you
go
walk
down
into a
up
black
and down,
business and they say the
they
same,
be having
it
that.
is
They
what
be
it is.
having, and it is what it is. And I'm gonna try to jupe it down because you know why? Because that stuff is fake. It's not real, and we know it don't cost.
Not the
It gonna
same
cost
quality.
no $60-$70. So therefore, I might ask to get it for $50 or $65 or maybe no tax because it's not real anyway. You raise those prices up, so they know what they can do and when they let you jip them down. When you by the time you jip them down, it's gonna be the price that they still gonna be high. It's still not gonna be worth what you paid for, but you be happy if you got a couple of dollars off.
This is why we are lost right here.
Now
right
you
now.
lost.
This is why we are
I shop
lost.
all the time.
No, this is why we are lost.
You're talking about the
Well,
the
I'll be
consumer,
lost.
Alice, not necessarily a black business.
But she's just saying we won't do it at Macy's. We pay what they have. Macy's have good items, and they also will have something real. Kenneth Cole. They stuff real, but you go in the community, they'll claim that's the Kenneth Cole shirt, but it's really not.
It's really Kenneth Old.
And then the prices I had, that's why we gypped them down. You said why we always trying to get deals. That's why we try to get deals.
She not gonna buy it.
How do you know it's real? It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You keep doing what you've been doing, they're gonna keep doing what they've been doing.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, no, I didn't hear
That's
that.
it. That's it.
I didn't hear that, Joe. You just ran all over him because you Earl on my side. What you
I
say,
heard
Earl?
him.
You said they
I
keep
heard
doing
him.
something. Okay, we ain't got to reach that.
Say it again, Earl.
You said.
Mhm,
You don't even know. You just so happy that you just about agreed with you.
No,
You ain't know
he
we
said
repeated.
you keep doing what you're doing, and they're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
What, buying cheap clothes?
Yeah.
They gonna do that anyway.
Well, it's not buying cheap clothes because you don't know.
Okay.
Once again, you can go to Hyde Park. I bet it's the black owned over there. They got nice clothes over there, so you're not talking about them.
I'm not saying that they don't have nice clothes. You had said that when we do go try to shop,
I
we
said
always
shop.
trying to juke people down.
Right, and in the,
a couple
in the
of
left corner,
dollars.
we have Ava's Red Bone.
So what I'm saying is
And
we
in the
do
right corner,
that
we got
because
Alice.
it's not real no way. Some of the clothes are cheap.
Black
They
people
charge a high
fight.
price. So we may ask
Black
for no
lives
tax.
matter.
Okay, Alice, I won't go in there and ask them to give me a couple dollars off no more.
Fake against bougie. Who do you think, honey, is going to win?
I went in the beauty supply. They sell clothes, so they try to sell me
But I don't shop with them people.
Well, that's you don't shop with them,
Only
Alice.
thing I buy from them is my wigs.
Okay,
And
so
that's
why you can't go to a
synthetic.
black? Why you can't go to a black beauty
Right,
shop?
If
and buy
I
your
right,
wig?
can
right.
a black beauty shop, I
No,
will
Did you get
go.
them blouse out of black on
That's
store? What
owned
about
by
your
Young Lee,
pants?
and you was in there, and that wig you got on now, you bought from Ying Lee.
I want you to.
I got
You
the
ain't buying
suit.
from
This
Sarah.
Is the suit. And I
Okay.
bought this at a thrift store at a black-owned business. A black.
No, you didn't.
What's the name
No,
of
you
it? Where
didn't.
was that?
You bought that at Ying Lee over there on 79th off
No,
the
I
damn
did not.
line.
You know
I
what,
don't-
Alice? I'm not gonna argue with you because you
I'm not gonna
still
argue with
play
you
slow
because
jam
it's-
music around. You played some blues and slow jam music. When you got
I
some young
will.
folks trying to drop it like it's hot. you gonna stick with what you saying, but
I am.
that's
gonna do what
fine.
I'm saying, people, support your own. $1 trillion is
Might
going
keep
into
going. How
this
many times you gonna
economy,
keep
and we
going?
are actually putting this money in. Take a fraction of that, put it back into our community, and what will happen? We'll have better streets, better homes, better schools.
I agree with you.
Our next generation,
Now-
they'll be proud to grow up in something. They'll probably change their attitude.
Okay, so let me.
Who
let me-
changed their
let me-
attitudes?
The kids.
Oh, I thought something about the white people.
So
Let's
check
say
this
forget
out.
their
You
attitude.
just said support your own, right?
I want to see
Okay,
that.
they won't even pay $10 to come down to rock bottom and see me crack jokes. They wouldn't even pay $20 to come out to that wonderful, even though we still had new people at the bowling event. So what make you think they're gonna support you for more? Anything that has to do with investment, reading, education, and supplying the black community, we do not support.
But I bet you
They're not
Denzel
gonna
Washington
do
was down there, and you
Of
said
course.
Denzel Washington and Mariah
course.
Carey and Beyonce gonna be there.
Not even
And
that.
they're gonna be like $20. That's all. They're gonna call they mama, they dad, they granddaddy, the hospice care, every doggone
Yeah,
thing.
it's an oxymoron. You say support it, but you know we don't.
But y'all
do
not
that.
doing nothing at home, so why you
we don't do
cannot support?
You have a friend on social media doing the same thing you're doing. That person don't even support you, and y'all supposed to be sisters.
And, you know, let me also tell you about I ain't trying to talk about I'm talking about white people and black people too. Let me tell you about black people. Even when look, this is crazy. You know, when I never wanted Facebook. My sister signed me up because everybody kept like get Facebook. I ain't know nothing about Facebook. All I know is they had pictures. So when then she finally signed me up for Facebook, then all my friends from where I grew up at, they started friend requesting me. I started accepting the friend request, but no one never said hi.
That's it.
They never said a word like,
They
"Hey,
wanna see
Avis,
your
how you doing?"
business, right.
Your friend requests me. You can't even say hi, how you doing? I'll talk to anybody. And then when you post something that's positive, like, okay, Chicago girlfriends listen in on our show, they're gonna blat on past. But as soon as I come in there with my titties out, I get 1 million likes. Oh, you sexy big titty,
Right.
you know.
See, sex, violence.
You get. Remember we was in New York. We put them pictures up. Oh, Alice, you look. Oh, you getting likes, man. You was all on there. Oh, I got some more.
Yeah, right.
But then as soon as you put on there something, okay, listen
Let's
in
have a
on
fundraiser.
on Just Me magazine or all right, ladies, we gonna be at it again. Do you think they even pick up thing and then listen in on
Yep.
it? And then when you finally get rich, then everybody's being nice and you want to be your best friend. That's what black people do.
And then they gonna tell you, "We love you, Alice. We support you." But nobody there from the beginning.
But it's a step, and we just need to change our mentality.
We doing. Can I ask you this? Because I don't know. Because I'm thinking myself. What do you think we should do
I think we
other
should
than
start-
March?
We should start.
Well, you already said
we
you
gotta
think about
vote.
that
We
supporting
gotta
them.
pay attention. We gotta write letters to our congressmen,
gotta
Yeah.
to
vote.
these senators. We gotta write letters.
because we on the right track.
You know, and the people that's out
And
there
then they did
actually
that million-
doing something, we need to stand behind them. If they say be here, we're gonna march. We're gonna do whatever. We have to try some of everything.
I don't mind. My life is too short. I don't mind going out there and march. I don't care about nothing no more. I don't care about how you looking at me because I am march with them. You can say what you want to say.
Because I'm gonna do it.
And I really don't even care what people think.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, we're gonna hold you.
Because you're not ready for my mouth.
We're gonna hold you.
Because you got one thing to say to me wrong.
I'm looking at her arm. Now, mine came off.
Because I didn't wash it.
She had no shower.
You put bleach on your arm. That's probably why.
I didn't put no bleach on my arm.
Let me tell you, that stuff wasn't no good because I touched you. And my hands kind of
mine was still wet.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hers is.
I told you I didn't wash it.
But the lady said to stay on there 10 days. She don't even have all her colors on there.
I think she got henna. I didn't get henna. I got something else.
You just got water.
But all her colors is off.
I think I got water based because I have to go to work.
You didn't want it on there anyway, so she knew. You was like, I don't
because but hers, all her color and all that stuff's out there. But you said last 2 weeks.
My stomach kept rubbing too. When I kept bowling them strikes, it kept rubbing off.
How many strikes?
My ball. You saw them strikes? Oh no, you was on the floor. I'm sorry. You were too busy.
You know what? See, that's you know what. And then I just I don't know. And then even though I just hate when when I walk down the street, some black man they try to talk to you, and then you try to be like no thank you, that's okay, and then they just keep being persistent. You little horny little dogs.
Why is it? And Earl can contest to this. Why is
how you gonna Earl gonna contest?
Come on.
Tired of him
why do black men walk around, grown black men? And I just saw one today with their pants down.
Because they want the men to look at their booty.
Because he want to be young and he copying off the rap artists.
No, they want somebody to look at their booty. Hey, man, because that's who they walking with, men.
No. He want to be like these rappers.
The old man's walking around with brown pants on, brown dress pants, but these people walk around with they pants half off their butt, drawers sticking in their booty. I know your booty stink.
The same reason.
They walk around like they clean as I don't know what.
Look, this my T-Bizzle thought for today. Ladies, when you know your shape is bogus, please put on a full pair of panties, granny panties, whatever you call them. If your booty is popped and it look like sardines, $3 for $1 at Food Basket.
No, they need to put a girdle on.
Do not wear bikini drawers or thongs. You look nasty in the morning. Every morning I got to get up and take the metro, and I get off at Van Buren. I seen a lady today. She looked like stuffed sausages. And she knew her skirt was bogus. She knew her underwear was bogus. And then she was trying to tiptoe and walk because she knew she was uncomfortable. Do not dress like you going to the club when you finna go to your 9 to 5. That's another reason.
That must be a sorry 9 to 5 then, because
it must have been.
They do your job won't let you walk up in there like that.
She was walking in there just like.
Well, man, you was working downtown.
Yeah.
We couldn't wear that. Our skirts had to be above our knees.
No.
This is what I wear to work right here. I have a suit on every day.
We have casual business, but we can't come in there like that. This lady looked horrible. She already was shaped like a refrigerator, so it was flat and wide, just like SpongeBob. Then the skirt was too small, so it didn't have no leverage. Then you could see the busted pockets. It was like 1 pocket, 2 pocket, 3 pocket, 4 pocket, 6 pocket. Then you saw the bikini
she could have a man at home that told her that she looked good.
Ain't no man told her she looked good. If he did told her look good, that means she paying his bills.
Ain't no man told her that. Women, stop doing that. Even when you skinny and you wear that stuff, stop doing that. It's not cute.
It's not.
And then you know what though? You know what I always been hearing for years, and I really hate this.
What?
We are all humans. We should be able to wear what we want to wear, how we want to wear it. Now, we could stand on the beach in some sand, not even getting in the water, and walk around with bikini outfits, sipping on some margaritas, and you see my butt cheeks, you see my breasts, but then as soon as you wear a little small little skirt or something like that, you dressing too provocative. I said, well, how about I go get a pool and put it outside and go throw on some bikinis, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's where you are. If you're at the beach, they expect you to have on a swimsuit.
No,
it's appropriate.
It don't matter.
But not on the way to work.
I am not talking about on the way to work. I'm just saying,
I'm just saying, it's just.
People be saying, oh, you be dressing this way. Why you dressing like that? Okay, I said, if I can take off all these clothes.
If you're going out at night, then you're going to dress, you want to dress.
But that people still say things like that. But my thing is, you naked at the beach. And just because there's some water over there don't make it okay. If it ain't okay, yeah, I know it make it okay.
It's appropriate because this is the beach. This is what you wear at the beach.
Of course, I could put a little pool in my backyard and walk out with some bikinis.
Okay, if you have a pool back there,
and them same people that see me with my little cleavage out, what are you gonna say then? You already saw everything now.
Point
You
taken.
know, like when I was at the bowling alley, how y'all kept closing my blouse up. Now, if I took, no, I ain't no problem with it. I'm just saying what I'm trying to say is, y'all be cutting me off. That's why y'all be thinking I'll be against y'all, because y'all don't let me finish.
Dude, I ain't said that. I love you.
But what I'm
You
saying
talk
is,
the whole time you here.
yeah, I'm sure I'm mad. Now,
Like
just say this, you close my shirt up. I can take y'all 2 blocks up the street to a swimming pool and take the whole shirt off, and y'all can be like, "Oh, Avis, that's a nice swimsuit." But then when you put the blouse on, it's little cleavage out. Oh, close
It's
it.
called
Yeah, okay.
appropriate
I know.
dressing
Cause about
for
some
where
water.
you are. If you're in a business office, are you going to walk into a business office with your chest out? Are you?
I did that.
No, you're not supposed to.
And you know what? I did that at my
Depends
job
on
one
where
time.
you are.
My uniform.
women
I
do.
had my uniform zipped up before I started wearing t-shirts up under there. Had it zipped up to about right there. A little bit of cleavage. Then we had a family member coming there and on the first floor, and it was a while back. She's like, I don't think that's appropriate. And I looked at her.
Now I will
Standing
say
by the
this.
elevator, and I had told her.
On her, I know it.
No, I looked. I gave her that look. I gave her a dirty look. Sometimes I don't say nothing to people. I give you that look like I just stare you up and down like you mean nothing. I told her to mind her business. You're gay. You're probably staring at these titties.
Oh, that's not nice.
She is gay. No, I'm not saying that she's not. She was. She was a gay lady.
All right,
but then she's telling me I should cover my
Sorry,
thing up.
audience.
I like gay people. I love gay men. They a lot of fun.
Men's.
Look, I love gay men. I worked in the office.
They cool. I'd rather hang with them.
Smaller than I was when you said
yes,
yesterday.
I was had a bad shape, y'all.
Yeah, I was much.
Yeah, she had booty and everything.
Big old butt.
She's a brick house.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Small waistline.
I wore a skirt to work. And
go ahead. What?
My boss said that I could not wear that skirt to work. Now everybody else had the same skirt, because me and this other girl wore one.
Cause you had all that booty. Yours looked
Yeah,
more.
that's your butt made it stick out.
He said that's in the problem. How's mine? She got the same skirt.
I guess
you had butt sticking out.
You said, should I get some of my booty taken out and come back with that skirt on?
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't.
He said you were just fine.
But I remember when I came to work in the office and I had on some gray jogging pants, gray jogging shorts. And I walked up to my supervisor and I was like, "You think these too short?" And she's like, "I had brought something else anyway." And she's like, "Girl, no." So what happened when I walked up to, I pulled them down to like that, but they raised. I got pictures at the job. I got a picture of the job with shorts on. They raised up to here. Do you know by the time it came all the way up to here, I sat at my desk and girl, do you know the whole office is mad at me like, why she get to wear that and we can't?
Because it's inappropriate to wear to an office.
What's appropriate? And
not shorts.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Fine. I think if your booty cheeks ain't out, then get away from me. Oh shoot. Whatever it was.
Yep, he got you. He gonna kill it, B.
Probably gonna hit me instead of doggone B. Saves I mean to do that. She did.
Knock you out.
Listen, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back, and we're getting ready to get out of here. Intellectual Radio, Chicago Girlfriends. I heart y'all.
No, what I wanted to say also was, what I did comb it. Is this drawing up?
Hasn't been the same for a while now. It's crazy. You're supposed to be my girl, my backbone, my lady. Where is the girl I thought I fell in love with? Where is she? Where is she? The girl I used to know, the one that made me happy. Whoa. can't deal with you. At first, things were easy in the ceiling. Meant nothing more to us than a berry octopus. But like a work of art, you faded and I waited patiently, and I can't hold on. I don't wanna believe it's the end, but some things in life we can't mend. Whoa, it's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. 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 Yeah. It's a little different now. We've had our dark days. We're supposed to be together, but we're fading away. I miss the girl that I used to know, but it's time for me to leave. I gotta go. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. It's more than just a phase. We're going our separate ways. I gotta close that door. There's no love no more. There's no love no more. No more. Yeah, yeah. There's no love no more. No love no more. No. There's no love no more. No love no more. There's no love no more. Yeah, yeah.
IntellectualRadio.com, Chicago Girlfriends on iHeartRadio. We having a heated conversation over
No,
here.
it's heated today.
No, that's y'all two having it heated. I'm feeling good with the fan blowing.
You know what? Turn that fan on. I need a little bit of this.
A heated conversation, and we're talking about if black people get their minds right,
Mm-hmm.
we can make some changes around here.
That's the best idea in the world, but I'm not throwing shade. I'm agreeing with you. But every time we get our mind right, the first thing the black people do is, and I'll give a perfect example.
Get a little money.
Comedian Steve Harvey. Steve gives testimonies. He tries to talk to people. He has a mentoring youth program for black males. But the first thing we say is, Steve, old country butt, because we think he should be talking a certain way. Steve, old sellout butt, because we thinking he's on, V103 in the morning. He's a sellout. He is not by far a sellout. This man used to work for Ford.
Yeah.
Okay, and he struggled. He knew he didn't want to do that struggle anymore. He did that, but we always put each other down.
That is so
My
true.
other example, Oprah. I don't care what nobody say, and I hope you listening, Oprah. Oprah knew what it took. Now, just like she's an unattractive black woman, just like Chris Rock is ugly as hell, but that's what we do. She's Oprah. She's ugly. She might be homosexual. Okay, but what black woman you know has their own network? Because she take her money, she builds, she educate herself, and try to help us. But the moment we say something, we dog her. Same thing with Tyler Perry. His own black business.
Yeah.
He goes and gets all
Great
of the blacks he can
example, Steve.
find.
Great
okay,
example.
and he try to teach them and make them act. What's the first thing we say? Oh, he just do buffoonery. Oh, he do silly movies. But I pay and I go see it. And he has what we don't have. They have.
But you know what? He goes back and get those people. You know how many?
He going
like
to
if
get
you're
them and help
if you're an actress and you played in the movie, maybe 35 Ticking, you played in that movie. You have to fight to basically to get another role in another movie.
That's
Tyler
it.
Perry, he goes back and mess with the same people.
Hell,
He
if
sure
he
do.
knew us,
If I
he
had
would
you in my
help us.
movie, I want you in this one too.
See?
He come back for him. And I
He
like that
keep
about
him and
him.
make him grow. But that's what we do. The moment we get a little educated,
But you know what?
we're a sellout.
Ooh.
We speak better. Oh, T. Bizzle is bougie. I'm not bougie. I want better for
Or
myself.
T. Bizzle's talking white. What is talking white? Are you
Yeah,
saying
I used to
that
get
you're
told that.
uneducated and
Yeah.
white people are the only ones that talk proper and we're talking?
That's what we do. We beat our own self
And that's
up.
true.
And then now we sitting here crying over. I feel like I know her personally. There's no way, and I don't have to have no education.
I think everybody
anything
should
to
know her personally because she could be me.
You know what?
She
How they gonna
could
say
be.
she killed herself? What gave you that clue that she killed
You in a
herself?
5
What if somebody
foot
hand?
cell
What
and
if
you
somebody
6
handcuffed her and told her she finna go somewhere, whatever, and they handcuffed her to bring her out, and then they suffocated her? It would be no fighting, no resisting, because she cannot fight you or scratch you and have anything in her nails.
It's gonna come out.
It'll be
to
a
the
clean
end.
death.
Yeah.
And I believe
It's
that's what
gonna come
happened.
out. They murdered her, and it will come out. Because somebody's going to get scared.
Somebody,
like
she
they
done made
always
somebody
do.
mad
And
because
they
she
gonna
came with that
tell.
knowledge, because she talked like she
She
had
was
knowledge
a
of what was
public
going
activist.
on.
You have
here.
to watch her videos on
I saw one of them.
Mm-hmm.
on
And that was
Facebook.
the same
The
thing.
girl
she
was
would
very
say.
smart.
She would say the same thing. We need to speak.
But my thing is,
gotta get
why
educated.
is it that they had to take a picture of her, if this is true,
Mm-hmm.
when she passed away? Some of the girls on the job like they had to get a mugshot. I said no need for no mugshot because she's dead.
Well, you know, they
Well,
try to
they
cover
take
their
pictures.
tracks.
When you pass away, they're gonna take a picture of you anyway.
Mhm.
So they do that. They do that. But the picture that they have on there, I believe she was dead. So that's
It'll
and
come
then I
out.
believe they killed her. And I believe the officer that pulled her over, he need to be fired, and he needs to
No,
have
he need to
charges
not.
brought up against him.
Yeah.
But she is the reason where she is now.
And before, but it was either before
And you
her
mess
murder.
with this
that
lady.
was,
Imagine how she part. If she
we
did kill
are-
herself,
we are
imagine how she
living
felt. You know, she in jail, don't know why. She know she got this good job. She probably got so stressed, so hurt. She had to start her new job, and y'all got her talking about she got a $5,000 bond. She can't. She had to call somebody to make a phone call. And then she
Yeah.
left somebody a message on their thing. She probably was going crazy now. She probably
Yeah.
was real stressed and depressed. And then y'all gonna show this paper and say she did try to kill herself before. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
No.
They dig
I
up
said I wanna
dirt.
kill
that's
myself
just
too
like
before,
when-
but I ain't
that's
gonna
just
do it.
like when that guy murdered Trayvon, and they went and dug up all the pictures where what teenager you don't know be cursing on Facebook and
Right.
posing with guns. They do that to show off, but you wanted to make it like this boy had a violent.
You know what?
past.
That's a good point. Because guess what?
Yeah.
Every time some black person do something, they go pull their Facebook up.
Yeah,
But when that
they
white boy
pulled-
killed, let
They
that
didn't
gun
bring
out.
his Facebook
No.
up.
When he killed all the people in the church,
Mhm.
they took his Facebook page down.
Oh, they always do that.
Yeah.
They
It's
took
blocked.
his Facebook page
took his
down,
Facebook
so we
page
want to
down
see what was going
and took him
on
and
his
get something to
Facebook
eat.
page.
Yeah.
Now, why they close his Facebook page and they didn't really tell you nothing he had on his Facebook page?
Mhm.
But that one
They shut it
picture.
down immediately.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you know Waxy probably had all that
And the
prejudice
other one-
stuff going on there.
And the other one too, they killed him in the theater. They take their Facebook.
But then
page
ours, they
down.
leave them up. They talk about us
Yeah.
and they say what we put on our Facebook, like that man that was in that Walmart truck and he hit that actor Tracy and his friend killed him in a limousine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they went on Facebook. Yeah, he said, when I'm driving, you got to move out the road. Whatever they're saying, he was saying. That don't mean that he purposely,
Tried to
intentionally
do
did
that
what he
on
did.
Purpose, right. But once again, we are our own battle. We are our worst enemy. So us talking about doing something
We need to do
until we
something.
learn to get our minds together and stick together. It's a song in the 70s. I think it's by Funkadelic or whatever. And it was called One Nation Under a Groove. Hear us so they can stop us now.
Down.
That's what we need to do. But we won't do that. Black men don't hold the
Well, I'm
door
not gonna say
open,
we're not gonna do
nothing.
that.
I didn't say we not. I said we don't.
Yeah, but we need to.
Yeah, that's
And
my
we will.
point.
We will. We have to
If we
start
learn
with the
to
ones
love.
that do.
If we learn to love
We
each
have to
other.
start
But
with
you
the
know
ones
what?
that do.
You know what I hate too when they sit there and say, celebrities can dress how they want to dress, and they like fashion trend.
Mm-hmm.
Then we dress like them in our own neighborhoods. We represent as the H word, and then people always say, "Well, you dress like that. That's why they man rape you." So what are you saying about our black men? That's all we know. If they see a girl and they think automatically hard, and they have the right to go over there and do what they want to do to us.
Yeah.
And they have daughters, they have mothers. So if I'm dressed like this, you caused him to do that, really?
Yeah.
So what you saying? You're horny, you uncontrollable, you're a sick person. Bam.
It's okay to go.
It's okay. You just you shouldn't have did that. That's why he. So you just basically saying all black men or whatever, any man, white, black, or purple.
Once again, just as was said, we just need to get our minds right, and we need to start with the people that's actually doing something, and stop talking about the ones that's doing something because you want to sit at home and don't want to do anything, or you're scared to do anything because you don't want to mess up your status or you don't want to lose your money. You need to just let the ones do it something, because if our black men stand up, I'm there with you. And I don't even need you to stand up. I'm
How do they get away with throwing something in the garbage can? How do they get away with a plastic bag in the garbage can? Because she took that plastic bag out the garbage can. Then why did you put another garbage can there? The scene don't supposed to be tough, tampered with, put nothing in. So all investigators are this and that and blah blah blah. And if you knew that she hung herself, so you say she hung herself. But if she hung herself, why did you put another garbage bag in there for somebody else to go in that room? Don't make sense.
It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. But we're going to get ready to get out of here.
No, we ain't going nowhere. I ain't through.
Yeah, we're done. We are done.
Well, man. We want to give a shout out to Cincinnati Bengals player Devin Steele. We're still praying for his daughter Leah. Her cancer is in remission right now.
Yeah, her cancer is in remission.
We love you, Devin. We love you, Leah. Thank you all for tuning in to intellectualradio.com. This is Chicago Girlfriends.
See you next Monday.
Avis Brock and T. Bizzle. Love you all.
Support our own.
Support our own.